Hello, everyone. I am your host, Camera Brielle. This is the Awkwardly Acceptable podcast, and I am pretty sleepy. Yes. Oh, y'all, my eyes is teeter-tottering. Let me tell you something, okay? I do want to tell y'all that I am going live on my YouTube channel tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My YouTube channel is Camera Brielle. So, if you want to hop on over there and say hello to me, you are more than welcome. We are going to be playing One Gotta Go, and, one gonna have to go. So, yeah, I would also like to thank our sponsor, Airmac Records. Please check out Airmac Records, a digitally based record label focused on collaborative methods with independent artists. Make beats and sing songs. Visit airmacrecords.com to hear more. The Awkwardly Acceptable podcast will be playing 3 original songs by an Airmac artist tonight. Maybe 2. It depends on how everything goes. Now look, let me preface this by saying this episode has a lot of serious topics. It's a serious topic episode. I feel like I do have to do a little bit of a sneeze, but I'm going to try to hold that off, okay? So we are going to be talking about everything from college admissions to Tamala Horsford, if I'm saying her name correctly, who was the mother of 5 who died at a party in Georgia last November, to Jussie Smollett, and to some ugly man named Tucker Carlson, okay? We're also going to have a little bit of NBA news, and I do want to talk about something that, if we have enough time, we will talk about a little bit, but it's not a happy story, so, this episode will be very just, but things are going on in the world, so you got to talk about them. So let's first talk about this college admissions. I got this from the New York Times. Now, I had to put a little bit of the beginning of the article in here because it said, and I quote, "A high school boy eager to enroll at the University of Southern California was falsely deemed to have a learning disability so he could take his standardized test with a complicit proctor who would make sure he got the right score. The cost to his parents, at least $50,000. Okay, just to preface the story. So it goes on to say, in a major college admissions scandal that laid bare the elaborate lengths some wealthy parents will go to get their children into competitive American universities, federal prosecutors charged 50 people on Tuesday. This was updated today, if I'm not mistaken. So the Tuesday that just happened, the 12th. Oh, God. In a brazen scheme to buy spots in the freshman classes at Yale, Stanford, and other big-name schools. 33 well-heeled parents were charged in the case, including Hollywood celebrities and prominent business leaders. And prosecutors said that there could be additional indictments to come. The parents included television star Lori Loughlin, who is Aunt Becky on Full House, her husband, Mosamio, I don't know how to say that man's name. He a thief, okay? He's not a thief. He's a fraudulent character, okay? Both of them. The actress Felicity Huffman and William E. Glashan Jr., a partner at a private equity firm. The name of the firm is TPG. The scheme unveiled Tuesday was stunning in its breadth and its audacity. That's craziness because I didn't say that correctly. But who cares? We're going to move on. It was the Justice Department's largest ever college admissions prosecution, a sprawling investigation that involved 200 agents nationwide and resulted in charges against 50 people in 6 states. The charges also underscore how college admissions have become so cutthroat and competitive that some have sought to break the rules. The authorities say that the parents of some of the nation's wealthiest and most privileged students sought to buy spots for their children at top universities, not only cheating the system, but potentially cheating other hard-working students out of a chance at a college education. Okay? Did you hear me? I said potentially cheating students, hard-working students, out of a chance at a college education. Oh, okay. I'm drinking a little bit of water, so excuse me. But what I do have to say is that this is very shocking, because I hear a lot about, or I saw someone who brought up affirmative action, and you know how people are talking about affirmative action in colleges and in workplaces. And now we come to find out it's not affirmative action, it's wealthy action. And it's but anyway, I remember there was a black girl, a senior, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember the full details, but she was a black girl. She was a senior. She took her SATs the first time. She didn't get a good score, so she studied, and she took it again, and she must have gotten a great score because the, I don't know if it was the SAT people themselves or if it was her school. I can't really remember the details, but they basically called an investigation. They said that your scores cannot improve this drastically without some help or cheating, basically. They would not give her test scores, if I'm not mistaken, and also they would not give her a valid reason as to why they were investigating her test scores, okay? So it's very funny to me that it's just comical to me that you go after people that you suspect, and it's the people that you're turning a blind eye to who are the ones that are cheating. Okay? I am shocked. When I read that, the first thing about the high school boy acting like he had a learning disability so he could take his standardized test with a proctor who knew what to say and how to say it and what to put down on that damn test so he could get into the school that he wanted to, is just craziness. It's so crazy the length that wealthy people will go to because they have power, because they're able to. I'm absolutely shocked. I'm not shocked at all. I'm not shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that these people were even found out. That's what I'm shocked about. Because, I mean, how long have these practices been going on? How long has things like this been taking place? And now people are being indicted? What? It's absolutely craziness to me. Okay. Of course, I'm not going to say of course, but some people see wealthy people as above the law. Some wealthy people see themselves as above the law. When you have unlimited resources to change a situation, then, you know, your situation can be changed and it can be covered up, you know, very quickly. So it's just craziness to me that these people are now indicted. Like, Becky, I think Hallmark dropped her. She has a daughter named Olivia Jade, who is a YouTuber. And Olivia Jade, I think, recently was admitted into USC, University of Southern California. And it's now it's starting to make sense because people pulled up Olivia Jade's tweets where it's like, I don't give a damn about school. She's already making enough money where she doesn't need school. The video clip that I saw, she was like, I'm going to be in Fiji for work. I'm going to be in New York for work. I'm going to be so many different places that I'm not going to be able to focus on school. So I'm just going to talk to my deans and talk to my professors and see, how I can work that out. So that's absolutely crazy. It's just crazy. I just wanted to tell y'all that. I don't really have much to say on the situation. I'm just cackling. You know why I'm cackling? Hold on. Damn, I need a cackling sound effect. But, yeah, let's do it 2 more times. Do y'all hear that? That's how I feel. But more, okay? Why do I feel like that? Because y'all are absolutely crazy. This is craziness. Oh, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Tell me what you all think about this in the comment section below if you're on YouTube or however you can reach me, honestly, because I really don't know how others would reach me. So that's pretty alarming that I've now thought about that. I do want to move on to the story of Tamala Horsford. I got this from the Daily Mail. I couldn't really find, I'm not saying a more reputable source, but a more reputable source. But Tamala Horsford, a mother of 5, died at a party in a home in Forsyth County, Georgia, last November. Her death became public knowledge last week after a court employee, Jose Barrera, accessed documents related to the case, according to WSB-TV. Barrera was fired from his job for accessing the documents. Now, here is the kicker. The party where Ms. Horsford died was held at Barrera's girlfriend's house. Okay, isn't that shocking? Isn't that just the biggest coinky dink in the world? Now, let's move on. At one point during the party, Barrera found Horsford laying face down in the backyard. She was unresponsive. They say that she died after falling off a balcony in the backyard. Her death was ruled an accident. The coroner determined that Horsford suffered multiple blunt force injuries caused by the fall. Horsford also suffered from acute ethanol intoxication. And what? Because I never looked that up. And I was supposed to do that for you guys. So guess what I'm going to do right now? Because I want to tell you exactly what that means. It says, a disturbance in behavior or mental function during or after alcohol consumption or just alcohol poisoning. Okay. Anyway, her best friend, Michelle Graves, does not accept the coroner's findings. She noted that Horsford had suffered injuries all over her body, according to the medical examiner. Jose Barrera, whose girlfriend hosted the party, was fired from his job. Wow. It's impossible to get the injuries that she had from one fall, Michelle says. Now, I hadn't heard anything about this, and this happened last November. I hadn't heard anything about this. A little bit of background on the story. She went to an adult slumber party. She was a soccer mom, and she went to, I think the party had, how how many? I think it had 8 women there and also 4 men. Okay. Wow. Now, I'm not gonna say anything, but Miss Horsford was black and all of the other attendees were white. Others are wondering how Horsford went unnoticed until 9 a.m. the next day, and if the severity of her injuries indicates anything else may have happened. She had both Xanax and THC. She had both Xanax and THC in her system. The police report indicates that she had both rolling papers and marijuana in the bag that she brought to the house. But who knows that? Wow. Although the only visible injuries police saw at first were a broken wrist, cuts on her shins. What? The final autopsy report indicated blunt force injuries, including a broken neck, a subdural hematoma, and a torn heart muscle. What the fuck? Although those injuries are inconsistent with a ground level fall, they are consistent with a fall. Oh, bro, y'all hear that thundering and lightning? Oh, hell no. They are consistent with a fall off of the deck, which was approximately 16 feet off the ground. You know what? I ain't got nothing to say. You all tell me if that sounds like it's believable. It don't really sound believable to me. But it was ruled as an accidental death. Her body wasn't found until 9 a.m. I wish we could know more. I wish we could know how long she had been dead before they found her. There was no time lapse. In relaying the time discrepancies on the coroner's report and the door entries and exits, it is important to understand that November 4th was the night that daylight savings time ended. At 2 a.m., the time falls back an hour, which is the only logical explanation for why she went out at 1:57 but died at 1:30. And there were 2 1:30 a.m.s that morning. Specifically regarding the injuries, 3 independent law enforcement agencies verified that those injuries occurred as a direct result of the fall. There were no injuries inflicted upon Mrs. Horsford by anyone at that party. Regarding the Facebook post reference regarding no fall, the original 911 call before any deputies arrived stated explicitly that the first thought was that it was a fall from the deck. Well, it's weird to me. See, now, what makes this case really weird to me is because the Jose Barrera character worked at the courts and he accessed the files, which got him fired from his job. Why did he access those files? Because they weren't known to the public, and this man and his whole, party got off scot-free, so I'm very confused. Listen, I don't have nothing to say. Just that Black women are the most disrespected and unprotected people in the United States. And regardless of if her if her death was an accident or not, if she was drinking too much, somebody could have helped her in that department. She was doing too much, somebody could have helped her. But I don't know. It makes me sad. It makes me sad that a mother lost her life and now her kids will have to go on without their mother. That's really sad. And to not really have closure because accidental, that doesn't help anyone sleep at night. That doesn't help anyone. You know what? I'm going to just move on from this story because it's kind of bringing me down. It's absolutely bringing me down. So, I pray for that family. I pray for their peace of mind. I know that every day is going to be hard, especially if they think that there was some foul play involved. And if they never get a concrete answer, regardless if it includes foul play or not, that's always going to be a mystery. And it's always going to be something that haunts them. And that's just the saddest thing of all. But let's take a musical break for a second. I will be playing 8 Months. You all may have heard this song before. So this is 8 Months by Brielle. Tell me if you guys like this song. This will be on my upcoming EP, Anxiety, which will be out, I don't know when, but it will be out. Who knows, okay? So without any further ado, I hope that you enjoy 8 Months, and I will be back with the rest of the Awkwardly Acceptable podcast.
Love don't live here no more. Love ain't been here for years. We fool the eyes, even fool me sometimes. But I know what you know, it's gone. No tries, no cries, it's all a burden in the end. Let's just say our peace. Wish you would leave, but I can't let you go. I won't let you go, no. Why? Tough time. Hurt inside. It's all like gone. Kiss me, leave me, let me go.
Okay. We are back. I have this weird noise here, and I want to click it, but if I click it, will y'all be mad? Hold on, I'm gonna click it where y'all not gonna be able to hear it. Oh shit, that's scary. I'm gonna play it. Y'all like that? Yeah. So let's move on to Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett was, we all know the story about Jussie Smollett. He said that he was attacked in Chicago late at night. 2 men came out, tied a rope around his neck, poured bleach on him, called him the F word, the gay F word, called him the N word, the black N word, and said this is MAGA country, which is the Donald Trump word. And it has I guess seemingly come out that this man has not told the truth, and he was indicted on 16 counts. Okay, I got this from TMZ. So today, Jussie pled not guilty to the 16-count indictment against him. He was advised he needs to be at every court date going forward, and is set to be back in court mid-April. A grand jury handed down the whopping 16-count indictment last week, nearly 2 weeks after Jussie was arrested and booked for allegedly filing a false police report. Jussie's attorney, Mark Garagos, called the indictment overkill. Bro, it is a little bit of overkill. Because 16, y'all could have got that man's on one. That's number one. Number two, I don't really have anything to say. Honestly, I have so many feelings about this case that I can't articulate, and that I won't even try to articulate on this podcast. I do know that my boss is texting me with some bullshit talking about she's sick. Like I wasn't just sick. But anyway, sorry for that, y'all. I just don't know how to completely feel about this, and I just don't know. So I don't want to say anything. But 16 felony counts, if I'm not mistaken. This felony shit, okay? And if you go to federal prison, you don't get out early. Early is what I mean. Because, you have much more amenities. You may have a tennis court there and some jump ropes or some shit. But you're not getting out early. So, just send that man on probation. Put that man on probation, which reminds me, this is the perfect time for a story that I can talk about. Okay. Don't you all like how I segue into that? Since we're talking about putting someone on probation and, giving them a plethora of charges just for no reason. Let's talk about an Atlanta teen. She's not a teen. She's an adult. She's 18. That's number one. I don't care if I said 18. You can get a place at 18 like I did. You can get a car at 18. You can go to the military at 18. You can't buy no damn cigarettes at 18. But who in the hell smoking cigarettes? So, I mean, you can get car insurance. You can get a passport. I mean, you can do everything, okay? You can sign a lease. You can get a credit card. You're an adult. So, let's move on from that. An Atlanta teen has been sentenced to 36 months probation. Did you hear me? Oh, I said 36 months probation. Okay? I'm going to start using that a lot. Sorry. In a 2017 crash that killed 3 pedestrians, including an infant. Did you hear me? A baby. A damn baby. Zoe Reardon. Bitch. Okay, let me stop. 18 entered the plea to misdemeanor charges Monday morning. This is from WSB-TV Atlanta, and this was updated on March 12th, 2019. With her attorney saying she did not want to put the victims' families through a trial. Reardon could have faced 36 fucking months behind bars, but instead she will only serve probation and check in from Texas, where she currently attends college. They treated Michael from Love After Lockup worse than that, and that man stole a car. Okay, let me stop. Sorry, y'all. She'll also get her license back after a year and pay fines and donate to a foundation centered around combating distracted driving. Okay, isn't that great? It says, under first offender status, her record will be cleared when she completes the sentence. Not murder. Murder can't be no first offense. Murder is the only offense. You can't be out here murdering and then say, well, shit, okay, let me murder again. The fuck? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm cussing way too much, but I'm a little bit, what's it called? Angry. Let's move on. Listen to what the judge said. He said, and I quote, "You're pretty young." State Court Judge Alan Jordan told Reardon during sentencing, "You've got a lifetime ahead of you. I expect this is something you're going to have a hard time dealing with for the rest of your life." Now, I'm going to stop it right here. If you want to read more of this story, you can just type in Atlanta teen who killed 3 people crossing the street. Now, we can go on and we can talk about, she said that there was no way that she could stop the car, and the victims included hurricane evacuees Caitlin Hunt, her 3-month-old daughter Riley, along with a family friend, 61-year-old Kathy Deming. This week would have marked Hunt's 30th birthday, as loved ones from both families pleaded with Jordan to hand down the toughest sentence possible. Well, but she didn't get the toughest sentence, did she? Did she? No, she did not. So I just want you all to think about, what's her name? Something Stupid. Zoe Reardon. Something Stupid. And I want you also to think about Jussie Smollett. And I want you to ponder. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop using it, okay? But no, seriously. I want y'all to ponder, because we need a cursing button, because I'm about to start cursing real heavy. I want y'all to ponder, why is one person who killed, I don't care if it's involuntary manslaughter, or, not car slaughter, I don't care, okay? I don't give three fishes, okay? This girl is getting 36 months because she has a promising future. She has a long life ahead of her, as opposed to a man who is 36 years old, who is a freaking celebrity, who has a whole career ahead of him as well. Okay, but he's indicted on 16 charges, while Miss Zoe gets to go to college in Texas and probably run someone over down there. Y'all, what is this? Y'all, what the fuck is going on? Okay, what in the hell is going on? That's all I gotta say. Shit is out of order. Okay, now I'm gonna stop cursing, because I done been cursing too much. Okay, so I'm gonna stop all the cursing. I did want to throw that little tidbit in here. It was so great that it went after Jussie Smollett, because it shows you the what is it called? The imbalance of the criminal system, and how some people just can murder a baby and get away with it. So, and get their license back after a year, so they can murder someone else? Really? Was the girl drunk? Because, see, I'm about to call her a B. Was the girl drunk? Was she under the influence or something? So you telling me that she done murdered 3 people and a baby, including the baby, 2 adults and a damn baby, and you wasn't even high or drunk? So you were in your normal mind when you murdered these people, and she gets to have her license back? Oh my God. Let's move on, because I'm done. Okay, so our topic 4 is also going to get my undergarments in a tizzy. I got this from USA Today, and this is about some blob-faced man named Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson is a Fox News host. Now, I'm pretty sure that if you know who Tucker Carlson is, you probably aren't listening to this podcast right now because I am not Fox News affiliated, nor do I work for Fox News. And I do know how people who love Fox News only love Fox News. So, you know, I do know that you all may not know who Tucker Carlson is, but just if you all have some clay in your house, just make like a square face out of it and then put it in the sun and let the sun melt it, and then you'll know who Tucker Carlson is. With a name like Tucker Carlson, it has to be spoiled. It has to be a brat. Okay, let's get on. Tucker? Really? Who names their child Tucker? Honestly, don't name your child Tucker. Tucker Carlson. Those are kind of two first names. I would have much rather his name have been Tucker Carlson. But Carlson? Oh shit, is his name Tucker Carlson? No, it's Carlson. See, and I'm looking at him and he grosses me out. Anyway, this man is under fire for a slew, I tell you, of things that he said to a shock jock radio host named Bubba the Love Sponge over a year's worth of appearances, okay, that range from merely bawdy to downright offensive. Media Matters, which tracks conservative media content and pundits, dug up the old radio appearances and a slew of hashtags now encourage advertisers and viewers alike to boycott Carlson's show or relieve him of it. He said things about then 2010 Supreme Court nominee Ellen Kagan, calling her ugly, and commented about Warren Jeffs, a cult leader arrested for the facilitation of child rapes. Now, he said some bullshit about, okay, how he get arrested for facilitating the rapes, but he ain't rape them. So it's like, what? I'm paraphrasing, but that's what that man said. Also, homie said, I didn't write this down, I just left it on the screen. He said, quote, this was in 2007, October 30th, 2007, quote, I love women, but they're extremely primitive. They're basic. They're not that hard to understand. Also, there are snippets of him talking about the Teen Miss America pageant back in the day, and basically some sexual ass comments about some underage girls. And whether he said them in a, quote, tongue-in-cheek kind of way, he still said them. And his ass need the electric chair, okay? Fuck. Look, I'm sorry. I said I was going to stop cursing. And I'm going to stop cursing. But these people are out of their ever-loving minds. Why? It's literally every single time you find anyone and then you dig into their past, they're talking about, you know, I'm having sex with an elephant or some shit. Like, what the fuck? I think the only bad thing that I ever said is I said I'm popping X and a Molly. And it's like the same thing. And I was like, dang, I'm stupid. That's really it. And if like people brought up that fucking tweet, I would be ruined. Because I'm a corny woman, okay? Play the music. Where the music at? Hold on. Fuck. That's my theme music from now on, y'all. When y'all hear this, just know I'm out here, okay? I'm out here. And plus, it looks like a gray man. That's an inside joke between me and my husband, so I won't go into that. But Big Homie has not lost his job, but his job is on Fox News. So probably the people who watch Fox News don't even know about it because they don't listen to anything else other than Fox News and Fox News affiliates and pundits. So with that being said, before we head into the last little part, literally the last little part of the show, I am going to play a song for you all. This song you all have definitely heard. It is called, of course, High Tides. Why did I say of course? I don't know. I don't know why I said of course, but I did. Hold on. Let me do it. Anyway, this is High Tides. This was written about 60 years ago. No, this was written a long ass time ago, okay? And this is the song that always precedes my YouTube videos when I post them. So, without any further ado, this is High Tides by Brielle. She is an Airmac artist. If you like any of the songs that you hear, you can check out airmacrecords.com to download. You can check out camerabrielle.com to download. Or you can subscribe to or support, that's the word I'm looking for, support my Patreon, Camera Brielle, at Patreon. I don't know how to say that, okay? But without any further ado, here's High Tides, and we will be back to close the show.
Upstream is a sight you should really see. Took him to the river, now he's gone and free. Close your eyes and enjoy the ride. Till death do us part, meet you on the other side. I seen you crash and burn. I guess you didn't learn. Told you this shit before. I won't say it no more. Won't have to say it no more. River is so pretty when you are near. Picture your face every time I'm here. River going, flowing, bodies wash up every day. They said that it was quick, but I hope you felt my pain. River going, flowing, bodies wash up every day. They said that it was quick, but I hope you felt my pain. I seen you crash and burn. I seen you crash and burn. I guess you didn't learn. I know you didn't learn. Told you this shit before. I won't say it no more. Never, 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 never have to say it no more.
Y'all, the thunder is out tonight. The thunder out like this. Deadass. This is how the thunder is. And honestly, I'm quite here for it. It's 6:49 where I am. And I can use a bit of thunder. You know, a little bit of thunder in my life is. Oh, but I can't use that lightning in my life. Oh my God, let me hurry up. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't scared of lightning or nothing. But I am scared of lightning because I thought my life flashed straight before my eyes. And I guess I need to hurry up before I'm feeling like we're going to have a power outage. So, you know, let me hurry on up and wrap up this show. Let's talk about the NBA news. Yay. Let's do it. Oh, where's it at? Oh. Ooh, that's much more lively than the other one. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, okay. Yes, NBA news. So the Lakers are in the 11th seed. Oh, how sad. It's not mathematically impossible for them to make it to the playoffs, but logically speaking, their chances are getting slimmer and slimmer and slimmer. They did play the Bulls, and they won against the Bulls 108 to 120 something, if I'm not mistaken. I don't really give a damn. Also, they're playing the Raptors tonight, so I'm going to love to see that matchup and see Kawhi Leonard, one of my favorite players, whoop his booties. So, and also the Cavs are playing the Magic. So that's a little bit nice. Also, Kevin Durant sat out against the Warrior Rockets game last night with a bruised ankle. But the Warriors still won 106-104, okay? How many times do the Warriors have to tell you, they are the champions, okay? They're the champions. They're the champions, okay? That was supposed to be a gun. It didn't really sound like one. And the Rockets are nothing. I would pick OKC over the Rockets. Because I don't like Harden, okay? I don't. Also, according to a rumor heard on CBS Sports, the Pelicans will not be trading Anthony Davis to the Lakers. No way, no how, okay? Reportedly, I heard this on Undisputed with Skip and Shannon that they may wait on Boston and see what Boston has to offer, because Danny Ainge does have a slew of, draft picks and young talent, Jason Tatum. What's that man's name that I can't remember? Jason Tatum. What is that man's name? His name started with a J as well, but Jameson? That's not that man's name. Hold on, y'all. Because camera will not... I'm sorry. I thought that I knew. Hold on. Jaylen Brown. Here we go. Jaylen Brown. And that's it, really. Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, Terry Rozier. They probably won't give up Al Horford. Probably won't give up Gordon Hayward. And it all also depends on if Kyrie Irving is staying. So who knows? I mean, he left Cleveland. I hope he leaves you as well, okay? Also, Russell Westbrook got into a, quote, heated exchange with a fan. A Utah Jazz fan got all the way out of order when he screamed to Russell either, what did he say? To get down on your knees like you used to, or get down on your knees like you are used to. Russell then told him, don't play with me, and I'll F you up. And I'll F up your wife. Now, that's when everybody was like, oh, Russell, you can't say that. Now, I get Russell can't say that. And nobody believes that Russell was going to piece up that man's wife. Now, I do believe that Russell might have pieced up that man. And honestly, if you say some slick stuff, then you can get hit in your slippery mouth. Okay, that's all I gotta say. Honestly, that's all I have to say. And the Jazz have banned the fan for life. Also, the fan deleted all the tweets that he had, which may mean that this man is a horrible racist. But, who knows? Who just deletes tweets out of nowhere? Racists. That's who. Okay? So, I don't have any rumors to tell you all. Rants nor rumors. Maybe I should. I should probably do a rant. Oh, y'all, before I go, let's talk about this. Okay, so... this has nothing to do with life. This is just talking about me real fast. I know probably a lot of people ain't gonna hear this, so I can just talk. Me and my husband went to T-Mobile so he could get his phone number switched over from his old phone to his new phone, because now we are on the same plan. We have the same phones. It's very romantic, whatever. So he calls the woman. The woman then spends 25 minutes asking him, why is he leaving? What could they do as a service provider to make his time more memorable? What could they do to keep the man? Is there this is like their breakup, and they don't want to break up. It's almost going to be a year of service with them, and they just don't understand how my husband could lead them astray. And my husband sat up there and talked to this woman on the phone. saying, I really appreciate your service. I appreciate everything that your company has done for me. However, I do feel that it's time for me to move on. And, you know, my rant, really, really quick rant is people. I cannot deal with people who talk too much. Stop talking to me. I cannot stand people who talk too much. It's like you just keep running your mouth, and it's like, do you have anything that you're offering me? My husband called so he could get his account number and his PIN number, okay? After 20 minutes of customer service schmoozing, I guess. Schmoozing. Sorry, I can't say that word. He was finally given his account number, and I went into the store and I did something that he should have done. I was short, sweet, and to the point, and we were in and out of there in less than 3 minutes, okay? This is just a short rant to let you all know. Stop talking so damn much, okay? Don't nobody want to hear all that y'all got to say, because I know I surely don't. Damn, okay. Anyway. And to close out the show, I do want to tell you our fun fact of the day. Our fun fact of the day is that a sneeze can travel... Wow. A sneeze can travel about 100 miles per hour. So all you nasty MFers out there, please cover your mouth. Because that's nasty. And this is probably why I'm sick right now. I'm sick of nasty people. I'm just sick of you people in general, okay? All of you talking on the phone too much, asking questions, not putting your blinker on when you turning, slow driving literally under the speed limit. The speed limit is 35 and you're going 27.8. That, my guy, is a violation. You know what? But I am done with the Awkwardly Acceptable podcast. I want to thank everyone who is listening to me on Apple Podcasts, Apple Music. I'm absolutely correct. Who is listening to me on Apple Music, on Spotify, on Google Play, on YouTube, and on Spreaker. I am your wonderful, your beautiful, the man, the myth, the legend, Camera Brielle. I thank you all so much for joining me for another episode of the Awkwardly Acceptable podcast. To play you out, I do have a song that is very, very, very unfinished and unpolished. But I'd like to get you all opinion. So if you do like the song, let me know and I can... Wah wah. Oh, hold on, let me play my one thing. Do you know how crazy that sounds? That just make me want to just... Oh, I don't know, y'all. But I'm playing y'all out. Thank you all so much for watching. We do this every Thursday with the time varying because sometimes I'm really lazy and sometimes I'm a little bit lazy. But I'll see you... Why is spam calling me? What is going on, y'all? What in the hell is going on? I'll see you all next week. Have a good week. Have a blessed week. Have a creative week. And have a positive week. Thank you all so much for watching again. And without any further ado, here is Things.
Time keeps going and my mind keeps erasing and I keep hearing the same thing. And my heart keeps beating and I can't help thinking that we can't feel the same way. Time keeps going and my mind keeps erasing and I keep singing the same thing. And my heart keeps beating and I can't help thinking that we can't feel the same way. Thought we last forever, but your love, it was a lesson, and I keep regretting things We try to reach perfection, but it became an obsession, and I keep questioning things. Time keeps going and my mind keeps racing, and I keep seeing the same thing. And my heart keeps beating every time I see your face, and I keep forgiving things. Time keeps going and my mind keeps racing, and I keep hearing the same thing. And my heart keeps beating, and I can't help thinking that we can't feel the same way. Time keeps going and my mind keeps racing, and I keep seeing the same thing. And my heart keeps beating, and I can't help thinking that we can't feel the same way. Actions are forgiven every time we start to kiss, and I keep forgiving things. Time keeps going and my mind keeps racing, and I keep seeing the same thing.